A very good evening. The show's called 2020 and today our focus is on a man called Sachin Vaze. And rightfully so. Remember, when the wheels of justice begin to move, they say sometimes it does take time, but it moves solidly and surely. Sachin Vaze today has been housed in the Taloja jail. He's going to be there till April the 23rd. But what has happened so far? Remember, the backstory is full of revelations. You've heard so much here on Republic, breaking almost every day. Right from alibis to fabrication, you've seen almost everything here. And what you see on your screen are images of earlier today when in that white car, this man called Sachin Vaze was actually taken to the Taloja jail. A lot of our viewers today have been writing to us and they say that this is the moment of truth, the moment of reckoning. But to them we say, just wait a little longer, because we here at Republic strongly believe that this is not the end. This is just the beginning of a lot more possible that will be coming out in the entire story and the investigations. Vaze in Taloja is the hashtag. And as I said, remember, all our colleagues, our entire SIT has been putting its focus on this big story. I also want to say good evening to two of our guests joining us here on the broadcast, Savio and Kapil with us. Good evening, gentlemen. You know, Savio,
good evening.
We here at Republic today have literally been looking at what's happened so far. You know, Savio, a lot of viewers today want to hear how Arnav feels. You know, that's going to happen at 9 because it's going to be a power-packed edition of the debate. But Savio, when truth comes out, truth has a way of coming out, and truth is coming out. Is that not, Savio? How do you look at today, the last few hours?
Well, I certainly think this is just the beginning. It's not the end. Truth has and will always triumph. Arnav and the Republic team has always stood for the truth. The people of India has stood with Arnav and the Republic team because of the truth pursuit that Arnav and the team have been doing for so many months. And now what you're seeing is absolutely the truth coming out bit by bit. But let me repeat, this is just the tip of the iceberg, because Sachin Vaze is a mere pawn in a larger game that is being played out or was being played out and was stopped. It is important for us as a nation to understand what was the plot that NIA is investigating and believes was a serious threat to the nation. That is more important. Secondly, the extortion when the Maharashtra government, allegedly by the then Mumbai Police Commissioner, makes allegation at the Home Minister. It is not only shocking, it is shameful that such acts of corruption have happened right between the government and the police nexus. So of course, this is just the tip of the iceberg, and it's lovely to see Sachin Vaze, who was menacing at Arnav's home when he came with 100 policemen, to now go to Taloja jail where they put him, a man who was innocent, a man who was accused in false and fake cases, just to prove a political point. So I'm extremely happy. In fact, Sachin Vaze should continue to stay there.
And Savio, the man, the API Sachin Vaze, Savio, is housed in a special security cell. Read that. Let me also get in Kapil. Kapil, you've been listening to this intently. You know what has also happened, Kapil, is that we have not seen any other network, any other channel, Kapil, talking about this. Is this not newsworthy? A man who is accused of terrorism, perhaps, we do not know from where he procured those gelatin sticks, then to alibis, then a murder, then extortion, then fixing people, fabricating cases, Kapil. Today you Google, right now, even if you Google Sachin Vaze plus Taloja, only Republic World is putting out that story, Kapil. What does that say?
And that's quite sad, isn't it? I've already said that on your channel and a couple of other channels, that it is not about Arnav, it is not about Republic. It's about somebody's stifling democratic right to speak out. It is about journalism. And if you have a divided house, you all will suffer. If you let liberty go because you're trying to please certain political masters, eventually you will all suffer. Here there is a case in a state which is supposed to be the Kohinoor of India. Here is a case about Mumbai police which is supposed to be the best. And here is also the Mumbai police that keeps silent about the luxury cars of a gentleman. And this gentleman is basically a hitman and an extortionist working at the behest of its puppet masters. And if today you want to protect those puppet masters and are silent, tomorrow you too shall suffer. It's much larger than you and I. It is much larger than the politics and the integrity and about business and about rivalry. It's about journalism together, coming together and speaking out the truth. You might not agree to my views, but you better speak out because these are the facts. It is a fact that Vaze tried to planted bomb in Mumbai street outside Antalya. It is a fact that Parambir has said that the puppet masters were asking them to extort hundreds of crores. It is a fact that there is an extortion diary that has come out. It is a fact that the Honorable Supreme Court has said the preliminary inquiry by CBI. It is also a fact that Deshmukh has resigned.
Absolutely.
And if you don't talk about it today, you lose integrity in the eyes of the people that are watching different channels today.
No, but you know, Kapil, I think the words that we use, integrity, I mean, that is, Savio, used so fashionably today by some, you know, to lecture you, to try and show you the mirror. But, you know, just this one instance, leave aside any other important details that have happened so far in the story. The very fact that you have an API today who has been taken to Taloja after everything, does this not even deserve a news mention? Does it not even deserve a story, any coverage today on other channels? And because they do not speak, Savio, what should we understand? What should the viewer today understand? Savio first now.
See, Dipti, the viewers must understand, and they understand it. They clearly understand that there were certain sections of the media that talk about gold journalism who are responsible for actually making Sachin Vaze a hero during the investigations of the TRP scam and the Anvay Naik case. They were demonizing Arnab and the team. Now the problem is not because of personal rivalry. The issue is they refuse to look at the truth. The truth staring them in the face even now. Even now they don't want to report it. It clearly shows that they were hand in glove with Sachin Vaze and certain sections of the Mumbai police in order to demonize and bring down Arnab Goswami and the Republic team. You know what? This is not journalism. This is a sellout. That's what that media is doing. They have sold their souls at the highest amount. That's the problem. And that is why people are not watching them. Dipti, they are watching the Republic channel. They are standing with Arnab. And when Arnab came out of the jail at Taloja, they were waiting for him because they knew he was fighting for the truth. Nobody in any other media house has that respectability at this point of time. They can get any amount of awards from any fake PR award campaigns, but the truth is the people decide what is right or wrong, and the people are with Arnab and the people are with Republic, and that is the biggest trend. So we don't need Lotian's media to cover this. We know they are sold out.
And you know, Savio, you know, being a journalist, Kapil, we here at Republic have strongly believed that you should be able to fight the good fight. You know, every fight is not worth fighting for, but when it's a good fight, this is what Arnab actually tells us, that go ahead for that good fight. But today with what has happened, you know, earlier there were selective leaks to n number of articles, you know, Kapil, that were quoted, printed, citing sources like Sachin Vaze, like Parambir. And today this silence, this blackout, I mean, I still cannot wrap my head around the fact, Kapil, that a story as big as this, a story as sensational, as important as this, gets zero coverage, Kapil?
I guess you should be happy. The sea is divided and the truth has come out. People are watching. As Savio very succulently put what I was trying to articulate, that it doesn't matter how many awards you win or buy or purchase or manage. What really matters is how many people watch you, how many people trust you, how many people are there with you. And the past history has shown the number of people who have stood by you and stood by your stories. And today, when people are talking about Vaze, they all say that karma comes calling, and karma has come calling. He's in the same jail that he sent Arnab to. And more importantly, today, truth has come out. Honorable Supreme Court has also directed a preliminary inquiry by CBI. The Maharashtra government tried to throw CBI out, but they're still in, and they are taking action. And the truth is coming out. And it is really, really near that the puppet masters who've been controlling the likes of Parambir and Vaze will also be put behind bars. That I'm very sure of as a lawyer.
Yes. So, Savio, because you have been with us in this entire journey, I have heard you so many times. You've gotten angry. You've spoken up. Today, how do you personally feel, Savio? Because, it is not the fact that someone wrongly has been put behind bars today in Taloja. There is evidence. There is evidence as grave as terrorism. Gelatin sticks, alibis, U-scale walls, perhaps an alleged murder, the extortion racket. I mean, I don't even know what else is yet to come. Which political masters perhaps were directing him, Savio. So what for you perhaps has been the biggest message so far that has come out as far as the Sachin Vaze case goes, and the silence, like they say, of the lambs?
Dipti, during the time when Arnab and the Republic team was going through this trauma and this harassment, I had a word with Arnab. And we both were deliberating on what the situation was all about. And then Arnab told me, and which is what I agreed with him. He said, you know what, Savio, till the end, you and I and the rest of the team, we have to fight for the truth. The truth is the only way we will be redeemed, because people want to speak lies. We are on the pursuit of the truth. We will be targeted. Worse will happen, but we will not hinder, we will not shift from our focus. And that is exactly what has happened, Dipti. I was very, very hurt through the process that Arnab went through, like many Indians across India and internationally. But today, when you look at it, what it goes to prove that a man like Arnab Goswami and the Republic team that has been in the pursuit of truth is now suddenly seeing the truth emerge strongly, and everything that he has fought for is now becoming a reality because the truth is coming out. It is a lesson for journalists. It is a lesson for young India that if you pursue the truth, you do not need to bend to power. You do not need to bend to corruption. You do not need to be bent to threats from people who have no character, who have no integrity. All you have to do is pursue the truth, pursue your journalism vocation, and the truth will emerge no matter how much pain you have to go through. So today, I'm extremely happy. And I know that Sachin Vaze and the rest of this cabal will actually crumble. And there will be justice. Justice in the Sushant's case, justice in the Palgar Sadhu case, and justice to Arnab and the Republic team. It will become a reality. It will take time. But Arnab has led the way, and this truth will emerge. That's why I'm happy.
Oh, yes. And we are ready to wait. We are ready to wait, is that not? Kapil and Savio, I must thank both of you gentlemen for speaking your mind as clear as this. And do remember, it's through our viewers, through guests, through everyone who speaks to us that Republic draws all its strength. So thank you to both of you, Kapil and Savio, once more. And yes, everyone today wants to know what Arnab will have to say on that big story. So yes, that is going to be our top focus at the first debate that Arnab is getting to you at night. Vaze in Taloja. The wheels of justice move. And when the wheels of justice move, you have nowhere to hide. That's the first debate that Arnab brings to you on Top of 9.